Good afternoon, everybody. Well, here with us today are council members Kevin Stennett and Peggy Henson, who are big advocates of our Humane Society and the Lexington-Fayette Animal Care and Control. Pat Dugger, who's director of our Division of Emergency Management. Nathan Bowling, who is chief of Lexington-Fayette Animal Care and Control. Of course, we can't be here without recognizing Susan Malcolm, who is president of our Humane Society, and Ashley Hammond, who is also with the Lexington Humane Society, is a manager of development, and Ashley's going to speak as well. We need to be prepared to safeguard our citizens, and we've learned that means being prepared to safeguard pets as well. Now, in recent years, we've all seen situations where folks just would not leave their homes during disasters because they were concerned about their pets. And many of us understand that. You know, pets are members of the family, but most emergency shelters cannot accommodate pets. Well, now emergency management is prepared. We have 2 trailers, just like the one behind me, that we can use to keep pets safe during emergencies. Now I'm going to ask Pat Dugger to tell us more about these trailers. Pat?
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it.
Yes,
ma'am. The grants that we receive, both from emergency management and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program, really allow us to do what FEMA likes to call the whole community. And it allows us to prepare all parts of the community for a disaster and emergency, not just what we consider our typical first responders. And as statistics has shown over the years, people love their animals and their pets, and they really don't want to leave unless they have a safe place to take them as well. So with the assistance of Chief Bowling and his staff and the Lexington Humane Society, we had the ability to sit down and together jointly plan for and design a shelter that they said, this is what we want, this is what we need to do what we need to do here in Lexington. And we were fortunate enough to be able to get exactly what we wanted, have it custom built to provide our needs. So the trailer itself and the wrapping and things was about $55,000, again, fully paid for by the Chemical Stockpile Program. We're excited that they support the community in this way, and I'm sure Chief Bowling and the others will explain to you all the ways that this will be helpful to them. But it is a whole team, and I want to thank them again because they stepped up several years ago and said, we want to be a part of making sure, not just in our daily activities, but during disaster, that we have a way to help people take care of their pets and animals. So thanks again. We have 2 other trailers. Another one of those was bought with grant money that allows them to also have supplies to set up a shelter somewhere else. So I'm going to let the mayor, turn it back over to the mayor and let him go forward with that. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Pat. Thanks so much, Pat. So when these trailers are not in use for an emergency, they will be used by Animal Care and Control and by the Humane Society. Now first, we will hear from Chief Nathan Bowling, Animal Care and Control. Chief?
Thank you,
Yes,
Mayor.
sir.
Appreciate that. I want to thank everybody for coming out today on such a nice, lovely day. But on behalf of the Lexington-Fayette Animal Care and Control, we are pleased to receive these trailers as part of a long process which involved many agencies and many dedicated people. LFACC now can feel prepared in the event of a disaster with this much needed equipment. So we may care for the community's animals in a humane way during such a traumatic time. Not only will these be used during a disaster, but we also have other events that happen inside our community that a lot of folks are not aware of. We have hoarding cases that go on that it takes many numbers of vehicles when we have a hoarding case of 65 cats in a house or 150 dogs on a farm to transport and care for those. It takes many of our units and a lot of taxpayers' monies for fuel and for transport and care. These trailers can be now mobilized right to the scene, set up, we can care for them, then transport back here to the main facility. But again, I want to thank everybody for their part and their precipitation in this event. Thank you.
Thanks, Chief. Thanks, Chief. And now we will hear from Ashley Hammond with our Humane Society. Ashley.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank you as well for coming out on this beautiful afternoon. The Lexington Humane Society, with its strong community presence, looks forward to utilizing this beautiful trailer in adoption events to help promote adoption as the best option when looking for a pet in our community and other communities. Please watch for us throughout the community, and as always, adopt love from the Lexington Humane Society.
Okay, Ashley, thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, any questions? And I'll lean on some of these folks who are experts in their field for some of the questions that y'all may have. Anybody got any questions, or if y'all want to do interviews one-on-one? All right, you want to do that? All right, that works. Okay, thanks everybody. Thank you all for being here. Now, I already offered Councilmember Stennett and Councilmember Henson. Well, we appreciate that. These guys, and I'm of course saying that gender neutral, Peggy. They are the biggest advocates we got for the Humane Society and for animal care and control. So thank you all for being here. Yes, yes. All right, thank you all so much. Thanks everybody.
Thank you.